Unfortunately, I've been there, but I decided to discover my ultimate health, and I reversed fibromyalgia, rheumatoid arthritis, mixed connective tissue disorders, and fluctuating blood sugar levels, and I let go of over 70 pounds. I got my life back, and so can you. I am Phyllis Weaver, pharmacist for over 30 years, founder and CEO of Discover Ultimate Health LLC. I'm your ultimate transformational health specialist. The time is now for you to discover your ultimate health. Contact me today at the number below.
Like sun to the day, we are light and we shine forevermore. The Black History Song. Stream now on your major music platform.
Hey everyone, make sure you all are in your virtual seats this evening at 7 o'clock p.m. for the Dr. Lotus Richey Ignites show. My name is Kim Jacobs. I'm the host of the Kim Jacobs Show, and I'll be her guest along with the visionary author of The Cancer Experience, 9 True Stories, Dr. Sandra Jackson. She'll be in the house, and I'm telling you, when you hear about these stories, your lives will never be the same. So make sure you're tuned in this evening at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time to the Lotus Richey Ignites You show. I'll see you there.
Hey folks, I just wanted to come to you briefly today because I've got so many folks asking me, Lotus, how are you so successful? Success is relevant to whatever you think success is. To some people, success may be having a big house, fine cars, or just having a great job. Some people, in their mind, success is just having a great family and friends. For me, success is being able to make a difference, not only in my life, but in the lives of the people that I come across. I help do this is I encourage people not to make excuses for not being successful. Don't let fear, complacency, procrastination, someone telling you that you can't do it. And the most important thing, number 5, you telling yourself that you can't do it. See, you got to rise above giving yourself excuses. You've got to give yourself every reason to win. After all, you are a winner. So today I share with you, don't make excuses. Make moves. See you.
Ignite your life, ignite your mind. Dr. Lotus Richey is powerful, empowering, engaging, and impactful. It's time to ignite and take flight in every area of your life. Welcome to the Lotus Richey Ignite Show. Let's get ignited.
Hello, and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Dr. Lotus Richey, and I'm here for another day to say, hey, we're going to kind of do it a little bit your way. I have some amazing guests here with me today. And so I always tell you, come on in and get in where you fit in, because I always got room around my table just for you and your frenemy. So go ahead and tiptoe over to somebody and let them know to come on in and where they can get in and fit in, because I'm hot on the box with 2 extraordinary, magnificent, beautiful, amazing guests. And so listen, let's do a little bit of housekeeping, if you will. When you come in, please let us know where you're coming in from, because we have people streaming in from all over the world, and we don't want you to be left out. We want to shout you out when you come into the show. Also, make sure you tiptoe and tag somebody you know and tell them to come to the show. And you can also share this on your broadcast, So listen, let me tell you about my 2 amazing guests. The first guest that you're going to see tonight is the visionary author of this phenomenal book called The Cancer Experience, 9 True Stories. These are 9 incredible people who've gone through life and they were touched by cancer in some shape, form, or fashion, just like me when I lost my mom. So many of our authors have riveting stories that they're going to share with you, and it's going to impact your life. You saw Kim Jacobs earlier, and she said the stories are going to change your life forever. And of course, you saw none other than the shiftologist helping you to shift into a new gear in your life. None other than Dr. Sandra E. Jackson is here. So with no further ado, I'm going to let Dr. Jackson talk to you.
Greetings, everybody. My name is Dr. Sandra E. Jackson, and the E stands for ecstatic because I am ecstatic to be alive. Well, I am the visionary of the Cancer Experience anthology with 9 amazing authors. This Thursday at 7 o'clock p.m., we will be on the Dr. Lotus Roche Show. I am so excited about it. I wanted to invite you to join us this Thursday from 7 to 8 Eastern Standard Time. Can I count on you? Thank you.
Well, there's nothing left to do but bring to you my 2 amazing guests. Here goes.
Welcome our amazing guest, Dr. Sandra E. Jackson, the visionary author of The Cancer Experience, 9 True Stories. And there is a doctor in the house, the balanced doctor herself, Madam Kim Jacobs, the forwarding author of The Cancer Experience, 9 True Stories. Welcome to the show.
The ladies are in the house. Please welcome none other than Dr. Sandra E. Jackson and Kim Jacobs. Woo! It's so great to see you ladies here. I'm so happy to have you here. I think Kim might be frozen just a little bit, but her connectivity is going to come back. There she is. There's that beautiful smile. Oh my God. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome to the show, ladies. I appreciate you. And welcome to all our viewers around the world. Dr. Sandra E. Jackson, how are you doing today?
I am fantastic, Dr. Lotus. How are you doing?
I tell you, if I was any better, there'd be 2 of me telling 2 of you the same thing. And the balanced doctor is in the house, keeping things in balance. Balanced doctor, talk to us. How you doing, Miss Kim?
I'm so glad to be here with you, Dr. Lotus Roche and Dr. Sandra Jackson. I couldn't be in better company. Well, I shouldn't say that because I just actually got off of a show with Dr. Jody Bear, and she was hosting 2 of my sons. So I was like, that was also an awesome experience too, but I'm glad to be here today.
Yes, and I'm going to have to put that show on replay because if you guys do not know her children, you want to know the Jacobs children because they are phenomenal. I'm telling you. So I got to put that show on replay. But tonight we are going to talk to you about the cancer experience. This is a phenomenal opportunity for people all around the world, just like you and me. And some of us don't look like you and me. They look like people from all around the world. We're coming together. We're going to tell our stories with the desire and hope that it will empower and impact your life in an incredible way. And so I have the honor and I get to share the stage with these 2 powerhouse ladies this evening on the Ignite show. And we're going to help ignite you. So let's get right into it. Dr. Sandra Brooks, many people are aware that you are a #1 international best-selling author. You're a show host, you're a speaker, and you're a woman of God. But I'd like you to share a bit more about yourself, and then we're going to go right over to Kim.
Thank you so much. I am Evangelist Sandra E. Jackson, and I'm many other things, but I am a shiftologist, and that's my passion. What I do is shift people's mindsets and shift them from where they are right now to where they want to be in the future, because we've all lived life. And so that's just a little bit about me. I'm the mother of 9 children. Yes, me, 9 children.
Yes,
I birthed them all in here. I have the scars to show. Yes, but I am the 12th child of 15 children. So my mom and dad had 15 children. I had 9 children. And we're just living this thing called life. And sometimes as we walk this journey, we experience some things. And tonight's show is about cancer. And so, yes, one day I received that news. And I want to share with you what I did. And I may not look like it, but I went through a merit of things just for you. And so that's why we're here today, to share this cancer experience. And I am so geeked, I don't even have the words to say. We're going to share this anthology with you to let you know cancer does not have to mean a death sentence.
Exactly. I love it. I told y'all she's coming in hot, right? I told you we are hot on the box. Go ahead and put it number 10 in the comment block. Put a 10 in the comment block, because guess what? We see you. We see you, Victoria Jackson. We see you in the house. Go ahead and share this out. Share this out. Fantastic. And so we're going right to the Balance Doctor herself. Balance Doctor, talk to us.
Well, it is, again, my honor and privilege to be here. I'm a mother of 5 children, and I'm a child of God. And so I believe wholeheartedly that he's given me gifts and talents that he wants me to use while I'm here on this earth. And so it is important to me that I salt the earth and not let any stone be unturned. So I have the show that you know about, and it's Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. And my desire is to help bring balance to the world, one household at a time. Thank you so much. And thank you, Dr. Sandra E. Jackson, for allowing me to be a part of your anthology.
All right. Fantastic. So we're going to get right into it, because I know our audience is wondering how someone had 9 children and how someone had 5 children. And when we're going to do that show, we're going to let you know. We are talking about the cancer experience, 9 true stories. So, Dr. Jackson, we know that you are the visionary author of this project. So I'd really like to know, what inspired you to write this amazing book?
So I was in Atlanta, Georgia, where you are probably right now.
Yes.
On the elevator, we were going to a gala in Atlanta, and my friend, Dr. Barbara Tinbrink, and I were in the elevator together, and we had known each other for a long time, yet we didn't know each other's stories. And so we were in the elevator having elevator talk. And she mentioned that she had cancer over 50 years ago. And we talked about it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that. I traveled all the way home. I fell asleep, woke up to God speaking to me, the cancer experience. I right away called Dr. Barbara Tinbrink, and I said, we got another anthology, you ready? And she said, I am ready to do whatever you do, Sandra. And so I said, I'm going to put out the flyer. I created everything right then that day, because I don't believe in procrastination. And I sent out the notification for everybody. And this is what God said. He said, I want an anthology, and I want, we tried to get 10 people, but with Kim, we do have 10. So his request was met, thank the Lord. And he just told me everything to do. And then I met with you, and it's all history.
It's all history. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So the Balance Doctor, you know, you're known for keeping things in balance. So how did you come to say, okay, I'm gonna be in the book? Because I know Dr. Jackson, when God gives her something, she gonna make sure it's done. So it's hard to say no. But how did you become a part of this amazing book?
Well, Dr. Sandra actually sent me the manuscript because, you know, I said, well, let me just, you know, read through everything and be able to analyze it, because I am not a cancer survivor. So I was thinking, what benefit is it going to be for me to be able to share a story that really wouldn't necessarily resonate with people? But I read that manuscript. Powerful. And I'm not paused or frozen right now. I'm telling you all that each story is so riveting. and it grabs and tugs at your heart so much that you will never look at cancer the same. And that's whether the person survived and they're here to tell their story, or if they won in a different way and went on to heaven. So in my opinion, when I read that manuscript, I was like, I have to write the foreword. It's an honor and a privilege to do so.
Wow.
And so that's why I did it, because Dr. Sandra allowed me the opportunity to be a part of this beautifully written manuscript.
Wow, that's just amazing. So you talked, Dr. Sandra. Thank you, Kim, so much for sharing that. Dr. Jackson, you talked about being led to do the book, okay, the title. But why did you elect to have it as an anthology rather than just a solo project? Because with what you've been through personally,
Mm-hmm.
You could have did this work by yourself, for yourself. But I heard you say earlier, I'm doing this for you. So I want you to talk about that. Why an anthology, and why are you doing it for the people?
Exactly. Well, first of all, I have to give Dr. Kim her accolades and tell her thank you so much for even agreeing to this and for coming on the show and being a part of this. It means the world to me, you know. And to answer your question, why not a solo project? Yes, I could have created a solo project, but that wasn't what God said. And He wanted for the masses, not just for Sandra to get her story out there. There's so many people suffering. Every time you turn on the TV, you hear somebody else, and then people close to home, family members, friends, you get the phone call, this one is this one and this one is that. And your heart is just like, um, going out for people. And then CNN News, Sarah Snyder, she announced that she has stage 3, breast cancer diagnosis. And even all the way in, what is it? Queen Elizabeth's son, all of that, it just put a reality to what the word means. And then I began to think about my sister who lost her battle. And I said, I'm dedicating this book to Jacqueline. Well, let me get it right, because she was renowned evangelist, Jacqueline Marie Rumpf. She was a pillar of the apostolic faith. She preached around the globe like no other female can do it, right? She put her staple in the earth. She left her footprint and her mark, and she's talked about around the globe, even in her death. People are still listening to her videos and getting healed and delivered. Somebody met one of my sisters at the airport and said, somebody recommended me to hear your sister preach, and I got healed. Come on now. So I said, why not dedicate this to my sister who contributed so much to the world, to let her know, and I know we can't let her know, but in essence, I want the world to know that the medicines didn't stop where she stopped. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Now
yes.
we're able to live a little longer, and that's what I put underneath her memory. I said, Jackie, I thank you for the legacy that you left us.
Yes.
Some of us have experienced this as well. We thank you for giving us what you could contribute. And now the medicines are even more vast, that now we can live longer. And so, no, I could not do it justice just by sharing my story alone, when there's so many other people out there that have a story to tell. And I wanted to share with others. I wanted to provide an opportunity for other people that would not have a space or a place to share their stories as well. And I think we hit it out of the ballgame. You know what?
other people are reaching out to me now saying, I want to be in your next one. And
Yes.
so if you're listening and you've walked this walk and you've talked this talk and God has graced you to make it till today, because it could have gone another way. Don't let me start preaching.
Yes.
It could have gone another way, and I am reminded of that each and every day. And so I wanted to, my heart is always huge. And I don't think about Sandra at the end of the day. I think about how this is the question. And I know you all are going to take it from this day forward. But all week long, this is the question I've been asking God. You ready?
Yes.
Father, what would you like for me to do?
That's right.
And so when I ask that question, he's going to give an answer. And he said, meet the needs of my people. And so in this anthology, we are meeting the needs of the people. We're answering questions that you may have that the doctors will not answer. We're sharing our raw truth. I mean, from the beginning of finding out until the end of ringing that bell. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Kim, do you have your bell? Ah! We have bells. We're going to be showing bells of all kinds. All kinds. We're going to be ringing the bells because we're celebrating life. We want people to know you can live. There is life after cancer. You better take it away.
Yes, because you can live. And as we're talking about living, you've come through a horrific challenge, and you're listening to the call of what the Most High has said.
Oh, yeah.
So, Kim, I want to circle back around to you because let's face it, you have many books of your own. You have been in anthologies. You are a show host who Mr. Les Brown, who is international bestseller, internationally famous, runs in some of the circles with some of the top celebrities on the planet. And I saw him come out and say, he endorses you on your show to teach people, to train people. And so I know that you are, I don't say busy, I say productive. You are always productive, right? So you don't really, sometimes you might not have the time, but you made time.
Made the time.
For this anthology. So what is that going to do, Kim, for people in your space, people that are on your show, seeing that you're in this anthology? Because here's what Doctor said. We are meeting the needs. And you're meeting the needs of people on your show, being in this book, being the forward. Talk to us about that. I think she might be frozen.
Yes.
Okay.
I can mention now that the Kim Jacobs show is an amazing show.
Okay, good.
I haven't had it happen in a while, so I'm like the first experience here. Let's say, you know what this does is it lets us know the importance of supporting other people on their God-given journey. And so again, with Dr. Sandra, when I read her story, I never even knew that about her. And I'd already been getting to know her along this journey called life. So to be able to know that she's experienced so much turmoil in her life, and then come to the other side of it and helping reach back and pull other people along this journey. To me, that is one of the biggest things that we can do in life, is not like almost like pass the baton and making sure that as we're building a legacy,
right,
and being able to leave something that's going to be here lasting on this earth, we get a chance to help other people. So for me, that's about balancing our lives and recognizing that my gifts are not just for me. It's what does God want to do through me to be able to help someone else on this journey called life.
Wow. I told y'all hot. Put a 20 in the comment if you are hearing and if you're ringing your bell to what the balanced Dr. Kim Jacobs has said. Go ahead and put a number 20 in the comment. Go ahead and put your 20 in. And so with no further ado, I want to circle back to you, Dr. Jackson, because it's without question that you could have written a book about anything You didn't have to give back, but you did. But I know there's a hope for this book. And we're going to take a quick break. And then I want to come back and ask ladies, what are your hopes for this book? Okay. So everybody, I want you to put in the chat also, while we take this quick commercial break, what are your hopes for this book? What are your hopes? And for those of you that are not in the Cancer Experience 9 True Stories group, we might show you a little sample of what the book looks like for those of you that have not seen it. We'll be right back. We're going to go and hear a word from our sponsors.
The purpose of Matriarch Now is to help renew the respect and honor given to the family matriarchs. In our present state of family affairs, matriarchs have become less important, less honored, and in many cases pushed to the side to be cared for by institutions. Oftentimes, this leads to confusion and dissolution of the families. Our purpose is to raise awareness on the importance of the role of the matriarch and the power of their bond, which keeps their families together, even after the matriarch transcends. The then up-and-coming matriarch lovingly moves into her position as the family structure remains intact. When our matriarchs rise to their positions, the healing of the family unit can begin. This process can help families around the world through our Matriarchs Leadership Training Program and the power of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Hi, did you know that over 35 million Americans have type 2 diabetes that can lead to cardiovascular and kidney disease? And it doesn't have to be that way. Unfortunately, I've been there, but I decided to discover my ultimate health, and I reversed fibromyalgia, rheumatoid arthritis, mixed connective tissue disorders, and fluctuating blood sugar levels, and I let go of over 70 pounds. I got my life back, and so can you. I am Phyllis Weaver, pharmacist for over 30 years, founder and CEO of Discover Ultimate Health LLC. I'm your ultimate transformational health specialist. The time is now for you to discover your ultimate health. Contact me today at the number below.
I had the opportunity to work with Lotus Richey and her team to create a promo video for my business. And let me tell you, she and her team are pretty darn outstanding. I had recorded a video that we were going to use in the promo. And during our meeting, they actually walked me through what worked in the video, and they provided suggestions for improving the video so that I can actually capture the audience and the clients that I want and the people that need my services. They actually told me what I could add to the video and how to set the entire thing up so that when people watch that promo, they will come away knowing who I am, what I do, and why they should contact me. So if you have the chance to work with Lotus Richey and her team, you are not going to be disappointed.
Like sun to the day, we are light and we shine forevermore. The Black History Song. Stream now on your major music platform.
And we are back. And for those of you that might just be joining us, woo, woo, we are in the house and we are ignited with two fireballs tonight. Dr. Sandra E. Jackson, the visionary author of what? The Cancer Experience, 9 True Stories. And of course, we keeping it balanced in the house tonight with the incredible, the balanced doctor herself from the Kim Jacobs Show. Miss Kim Jacobs is in the house. So if you just joined us, put it on repeat. Go and move your feet and don't lose your seat. Put it on repeat because they are on fire tonight. So thank you, ladies, for being here. And thank you, our viewing audience, those has been with us all this time throughout the show. We were going to ask this question again because, of course, we've talked about what compelled you to write this book, for it to be an anthology, not leaving anybody behind, but letting people tell their stories, and why you elected to do so rather than doing a solo project, especially because you have had a cancer experience personally. But you said you're not going to keep it to yourself. And once Kim saw the manuscript, she just had to be the forwarding author. So I'm so happy. Come on, y'all, put it together. That Kim Jacobs is the forwarding author, right? So we wanted to ask, what are your hopes? What are your hopes for the book? Who are you trying to reach out to and why?
We would like to reach out to everyone. You know why? Because everyone has been touched by this type of news, right? It is my hope and desire, number one, that God is pleased. Number two, that every household in the United States of America and internationally will snag a copy of this book, that it will go, and go, that you will give it to your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, because we have a male. Oh my gosh, you have to meet him. He is a ball of fire. He was touched by this situation as well. We also have Cynthia Shaw, who shares a phenomenal story about her husband. So
Yes.
we're trying to get every person that's ever been touched with this. We would like for them to share it with others, to be empowered by it, to change your lifestyle. We want this book right here to change your daily lifestyle. By us sharing what we did, we're giving you tips, we're giving you important information, strategies, even some health tips. We're trying to, we're not doctors,
Yeah.
like doctor, but we
Not
try to
clinical.
get right. We're not helpful doctors, but we are trying to give you and educate you in a way from the face of people that you know, so you can take it. And that's why we put true stories, because we are sharing our true stories with you to let you know that we made it through and you can as well. So for that person that's out there that is suffering alone, we wrote it for you. That person that received the news and do not know how to handle it, we wrote it for you, because we share some intricate details of, I mean, I personally share from the moment I found out until the moment I rung the bell. And all of the other people, the authors, they shared their stories as well. We want this to rock the world. We want this to be the game changer. We want this to be a masterpiece that people will talk about from generations to come. Oh, this is not just a book to put on your shelf.
No.
This is a book. And I often say, and I coined it, I said, a book is not a book until you can read the words on the pages. And we did what the Bible said. We took a pen and we began to write it up on the table so they that hear it can read it and be blessed. So at the end of the day, we want everyone to walk away from this book saying, wow.
That's awesome. And Pastor Dorothy Mae Ross said there are so many people who need support when it comes to their health, and we have to give them hope for tomorrow. That is so true. So, Miss Kim, talk to us about that and about the previous question as well. Thank you.
Well, for me, what I would love for readers to walk away with is having even more hope and inspiration, and knowing that if these people that are sharing their stories, and it is some trials, tribulations, some heavy laden experience is that the weight of the world really has. If they can go through this and come through on the other side, like Dr. Sandra here, sitting here sharing her joy and her enthusiasm for life, then any of us that may not have even gone through a cancer experience personally should definitely be able to be more motivated and inspired to use the gifts that God gave us. And for me, I personally talk about my sister who definitely did have cancer, and and I didn't want to go too much in detail because then you got to get the book, right? So I just think too that the stories that I've read in the book, these are real true stories. It's not like you got to go look at a Lifetime movie or anything. You're going to hear right here, act like you at the movies, because you're going to be hearing some true life stories based on true events, based on real people, and they're sharing their journey from chemotherapy to ringing the bell, all of these different aspects along the roller coaster ride that they're experiencing in life.
Yes, that's awesome. And as one of the authors in the book, I want people to really understand that, like Dr. Jackson said initially, it is not a death sentence. It is really a way that you can help yourself. You can identify with other people that are going through similar things that you may be going through, and that will give you a glimmer of hope to let you know that you are not alone. And also take the stigma of taboo off of it, and let's talk about it, because so many people end up having this disease, but they're afraid. They don't want to talk about it. It's like, did I do something wrong? I know when my mom first found out, she said to me that she said to herself, what am I going to tell my kids? This is a tough situation and a tough thing to talk about, but this book is designed to help you not only talk about it, but live through it and gain support as you maneuver through it. And so Victoria Jackson, I absolutely love what she shared so far. Victoria Jackson said, I'm hoping that all those who never thought they would be acknowledged have never seen someone empathize with their position, or those who think giving up is what they should do, that they shift by seeing role models and everyday people overcome what should have killed them. I hope to see them climbing and clinging to God, hope and life, in order to look up, because it's only up from here. Thank you so much, Victoria, for sharing that. And also, we want you to connect with Dr. Sandra, and also connect with the Balanced Doctor, Kim Jacobs. And we're going to share more of this, and it's going to be so that you can get their information. So we want you to make sure you connect with them. So also, we're going to go to our final question of the segment, and then we're going to come back, because we want both of our doctors in the house to tell us how you can connect with them, any new anthologies that's coming up, and how you can donate to some of the causes that they share. Okay, so let's get right into it. The fourth and final question of the segment is this: who do you hope to inspire and support with this masterpiece? Well, they've already told you. You and people you're connected to. You and people that need to hear the message that's in this book. Your physicians, people that may have never heard or may not know someone that is dealing with cancer. This book is for you. And so, with no further ado, what I'd like to share with you is the cover. Should we share the cover? I'd say so. Let's share it. This is the new cover of the Cancer Experience 9 True Stories. This book has taught us so much, and we are so happy about this book. And so I want to encourage you, go to the Cancer Experience, go to our page, go to my page, go to Kim's page, go to all of the authors' pages, and go ahead and ignite our pages, because we are coming together to ignite you. and those that you love. All right. So there's the copy. And so, as you can see, the book is coming out March 25th. Dr. Jackson, talk to us about how people are going to be able to get the ebook, the hardcover book, the paperback book. Talk to us about that. So you're muted. Please unmute.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, you will be able to purchase the ebook via Amazon March 25th. And I want you to do it. If you don't do it just because you need it, do it because it's my birthday. March 25th is my birthday. I want everybody to go March 25th when we do our, we're going to do a campaign for you. We want you to go. You have to wait though. Do not purchase it now. Wait 2 more weeks. Can you wait? Can you wait? Can you wait? I can't hardly wait. I'm telling you the truth. I'm about to burst open. But we've worked so hard on this project. I mean, tirelessly, day in and day out, to make sure it's going to be a fantastic read for you. So we didn't only make it available in the ebook version, but we did the paperback and the hardcover. Because I don't know about you, I love me a good old hardcover that's not going to be destroyed, honey. I want to save it for life. So you will be able to, but we don't want you to make a move. Don't make a move until we give you the signal, because we want to count every number. We want to make Amazon #1 bestseller. And we want you to do it. I want you to bind together as a community, a collective people, and to do this. Do this for your grandmother. Do this for your mother. Do it for your forefathers. Do it for your siblings. Do it for your legacy. Oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing.
So, and this is just the tip of the iceberg, folks. I can't wait for you all to help us make #1 international best-selling author. I can't wait to go on Kim's show and talk about this amazing book. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I can't wait to talk to Kim's kids maybe about interviewing us. Hello. Right. And so, Victoria, I see you. She
it's
says,
an honor.
Teach others. You're not trash to be discarded. You have value, and don't give up. And that's right. Make sure you subscribe to the Sandra YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to the Kim Jacobs YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to the Lotus Rashay Ignites YouTube channel. Every time you subscribe, we appreciate it. Please, please, please make sure you connect to Kim Jacobs on Facebook, connect to Kim Jacobs on YouTube, connect to Kim Jacobs on Instagram, connect to Dr. E. Jackson all over the place. Keep her in your face, and make sure you connect to the Lotus Rashay Ignites Corporation, the brand, everywhere on social media. Connect with us because we want to connect with you. All right, make sure you do that. And also, want to start a show? Well, Kim Jacobs is the woman to know. Reach out for group trainings or one-on-one sessions. She'll be happy to help you. And don't forget, when you connect with Dr. Jackson, she is the lady that can help coach you and get you to shift in the direction you need to go. And don't forget, it's time for you to ignite and take flight in every area of your life, and especially in your business. So connect with the Ignites team, my team, and let us help you make your next amazing video, your next amazing connection all around the world. So with that being said, you know where I'm going. I'm going right to you, the Balanced Doctor.
All right.
Please let everybody know how they can connect with you on social media, and tell us a little bit more about your show hosting trainings.
All right. Well, I'm again honored to be here. I have a show called The Kim Jacobs Show. It airs Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And what we do is I bring guests on to share their backstories, things that they've had to overcome to become who they are today. And I really get the pleasure of having the opportunity to train other people that are interested in having their own shows starting from scratch. So I offer a 6-week training, and I work in a very small group setting where I help you create your show from scratch. I believe that is an opportunity for you to connect with your studio audience, people that already believe in you and love you, but they just need to know where to connect with you on a different level. So I think you should have a show, a podcast, and I love the opportunity to train you. I'm Kim Jacobs, the Balance Doctor, and I look forward to working with you.
All right. And make sure you connect with Kim and Win. Connect with Kim and Win. And of course, we are going right to our visionary strategist, our visionary author, the one that said, y'all got to be in this anthology. None other than Dr. Sandra E. Jackson. Please let the folks know how to reach out to you.
You can reach out to me on Facebook under Dr. Sandra E. Jackson. You can reach out to me on YouTube under Conversations with the Number One Shiftologist. That's my show. And if you would like to come and be featured and spotlighted on my show, I welcome you to come and join us every Thursday from 7 to 8 in the evening, Eastern Standard Time. You can also reach out to me on that Facebook group. On Facebook, it is Conversations with the Number One Shiftologist. If you would like to have coaching sessions, I invite you to come on to Ecstatic Coaching LLC with the Number One Shiftologist. I'm sure you're tired and you want more. You know, I often tell you, I was married for over 21 years and birthed 9 children, and I went through a divorce. All right. So things happen. I went to school to better myself so I can be equipped to help you to shift. I believe in shifting because once you shift the mind, you shift your life. Thank you so much, Dr. Lotus, for giving me this space and time. Thank you for all of my supporters. I love you, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I just absolutely love it. I told y'all, hey, I'm in great company this evening. And so, again, we thank you. Please be sure to be out on the lookout for our upcoming book. And the best is definitely yet to come. And you will have a book that's going to inspire and upshore you like never before. And so until we meet and see you again, make sure you be blessed. Don't take no mess. And always do your best as you ignite and take flight in every area of your life. We absolutely love you. And guess what? There's nothing you can do about it. Good night. Mwah. Thank you for watching the show and follow us on YouTube. Ring that bell so you don't miss a thing. See you on the next episode of the Lotus Richey Ignite Show, where we're helping you to ignite and take flight in every area of your life. If you want to be a guest on the show, please connect with us at Lotus at lotusricheyignitesyou.com. Ignite your mind and ignite your life.